Hey guys, at Angel. Let me mute myself over here because it will pop on, and then I will. Well, I didn't get it over here though, so here we go. There. Okay. Yay. I'm gonna. Gosh, you guys, I am so now. Look, let's just be real. I did put in chat it was going to be 9:45, so technically I'm only 15 minutes late.
That's like a new record, practically.
Yeah.
I didn't want to switch it to 10, but I'm here to tell y'all. First of all, this God's helmet, it is not. The God's helmet is. It's easy to set up, but it's time consuming. So, in fact, hold on. Where did one of my? Okay, those are all there. All right. It's not something that you just flip a switch on and then you're ready to go. So I had everything set up. I had all the channels plugged in. I had everything ready to rock and roll. And then I had the bag with some of the sensors in it. It was in a Ziploc. There was no food in the bag. It was just a bag of parts and things I needed. And I looked down while I get a piece of fuzz in my eye doing my mascara, which if you ladies out there don't know what that's like, and you can't like find the piece of fuzz, oh my God. So I've got a piece of fuzz in my eye and I can't find my bag of stuff. I'm like, what, did they open it up and take it to the Twilight Zone? Like, WTF? I look around, there are no dogs around. Go over there. Those little fur balls had drug it in their cage and were tearing it apart. So I had to redo it all again, and I was about to hang myself, which I'm sure my haters would have loved, but it didn't happen. So y'all just, today is not the day. So it's not your lucky day. I'm still here. Weird energy here. Hey, Albert. Oh, wait. I need to... Where did her wrench go? Maybe it's from a different channel? Hold on. Hey, Albert. Albert, are you going to be around tonight? Like, are you going to be here for a little bit? Let me know if you're going to be here for a little bit. And then, if you are, then I'd love for you to stick around. Yes, okay. Then I'm going to mod you, Albert. Albert was a long time wrench holder, like almost since the very beginning. And Callie's got a wrench too now. So let me if I seem like a little, I don't know, nervous, like Pearl was like, but slow down, talking a million miles an hour. I have never done, clearly, you guys have never seen me do God's helmet. It's a very normally, and I will explain to you, as I show you, because a lot of people have been very, hey, Paranormal World investigators. Hey, is Parawhales in there too? You know what? Let me do some shout outs. And then I'll explain to y'all a little bit more. In the energy, because I am going to have basically, imagine a zipper on my brain, and I feel like my little brain is going to be doing this, like wide open. And I don't actually know what's going to happen during that. So, it's a little unnerving because I'm attempting to do an experiment with this that I don't normally use it for. So, yeah. So, I'm going to do some shout outs. Paranormal Wales UK. Hello, Paranormal Wales UK is coming over to the US February 20th to Las Vegas. And going to be doing like several, I don't want to, like the Clown Motel in Nevada, that Zach Bagans did. the Haunted Museum, and some other places that I'll let them tell you about. So, hello, the Game 20 from Indy. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Of course, Albert, Paranormal World Investigators, which is Sherry. Choctaw Girl, Lori. Hello, my love. It's so good to see your smiling face, even though I can't see you smiling. I know you're smiling. BPG Trig, Brian, also been with me since the word jump. Shazzy D, hello and welcome. Pearl is on panel. She'll be like, you'll be able to see her in just a second. She ran to get something at the store and she'll be like all plugged in just a second. Spirits Walking, Callie. LT Light Ghost, who you can see in the glowing green there on panel. Let's see. And there are probably a few. Mama 13, hello. Welcome. And if I miss anybody else, let me know and I will give you a shout out. It is so awesome to be able to spend Saturday night with y'all. And this is kind of a special edition, if you will, because it is the first time that I've utilized it's called the Shiva neural system, okay? Known to a lot of different people as God helmet. But this is made like with full, I don't want to, the word approval isn't the right word I'm looking for, but Dr. Persinger, who started the work with the brain stimulation system, passed away this summer. And Mr. Murphy, hey, LJM, was his understudy at one point and longtime colleague and friend then going forward for 23 years. So this particular, so you can't, Dr. Persinger passed away and he didn't make these available for people. You know, it was done in the lab. And all of the experiments and things that garnered that name, God Helmet had to do with the experiences. And my hair is hot. I should have brought a ponytail over. It took him, like, he and I were talking about, hey, how long did it take you to develop and put into use the Shiva neural system, stimulation system? And for those of you, because I've had a lot of people ask questions, and I want to answer some of those before we get started, because once I get into this and I have it on, I gotta pull my hair up. I'm burning up. A lot of people have said, yeah, it'll be safe, Lori. Yeah. You know what? I am going to go get a haircut. Shorts on. No, it's middle of winter, but in Texas, it's totally not. Well, it is in winter, but it's hot here. So, truly, it took about, gosh, I want to say he said like 8 years to completely perfect the code. Now, I don't understand a lot about like that, like coding and stuff like that, but imagine that you had to write a different code for each sensor, each magnetic sensor. And through the the computer, which I'll explain how that works as well, you had to have a different code to make each coil do a certain thing. That would take you a really long time. And it is very complicated and very complex. Todd Murphy, if you go to the website, which we'll put it in chat in just a second, if you go to the website, he is the only person who has been able to build, code, and create the Shiva neural system, God helmet, period. Like, end of. There are people out there who say you can make this yourself at home with magnets and this, that, and the other. And what people do is they like, I'm not really sure what they're doing, but they're configuring magnets inside these little capsules. And I don't know what they're running through it to make it do what it does, but there isn't anybody who has been able to replicate that. There's no way. It would take them an inordinate amount of time to understand the brain, number one. Like, I wouldn't want anybody making anything for my brain other than a neuroscientist. Okay? And so Todd Murphy has studied the brain for, I don't even, decades and decades. So I would not want anything on my brain that Joe Blow down the street's like, hey, I threw this together and I'm, if you play this music, because you're not listening to music, y'all aren't going to hear music, there's no music involved. A lot of people get this confused with binaural beats and sound in sensory deprivation, like the Gonsfeld experiment, which is totally different, totally, like, I've done that as well, and we'll be doing it on the show. Not tonight, clearly. I'm not going to mess with my brain that much, but they're totally different things. So if you see any place else other than Todd Murphy, you're not getting a real Shiva neural system, God helmet, whatever you would like to call it. It isn't dangerous. Now, that actually leads me right into my next, one of the questions that I get asked a lot. Oh my God, I didn't even look at how my hair came out when I flipped it up. I look like a cockatoo. Other than that, okay, what exactly does it do to your brain? Well, the coils have a magnet in them. And at the end of the day, to simplify it the best that I can, you would get the same amount of power from a blow dryer, okay? It's not about the power, it's about the chirp signal, the computer programming that creates, and you'll see it in just a second if y'all didn't see it on one of my other shows, that creates the signal. And it goes like, imagine this, okay? It goes like this. And then it goes this way and that way. And each coil goes at a certain speed. So let's say it did a chirp signal for 25 times in 2 seconds, okay? It goes back, forth, it makes a path, it circles, it creates different shapes. Like if you think of molecular shapes, if you take away a molecule from something, it no longer, like hydrogen or oxygen, if you take one of those molecules away, it is no longer that. It's the same thing with this. If a person says that they've created that, they have it. And you cannot make these at home. And if you see people using them on the internet, then it's it's not working, it's not legitimate, don't buy it. There's only one place to actually get it. Albeit it is all of the years, the coding, everything that goes into it. Then you've got the hardware, the software, all of that. You've got that he's a, neurology person. All of those things go into what I'm presuming is the cost. Okay, so you can get like an 8-coil system, and then you can get. In my case, I am using a lot more coils than that. The system that I have is $699. So, albeit not an inexpensive thing, you wouldn't expect it to be, right? You wouldn't want to be using anything on your brain that wasn't well-tuned, fine-oiled, and done incredibly well. So, this is something that I have been utilizing and doing for coming up on 4 years. So I never wanted to, like I've said in my other streams about this, to turn it into like a dog and pony show. It is a serious piece of equipment. Hey, Stony Creek, welcome. I'm glad you got to catch the live show. It's great to have you. Don't trust anyone else to your brain, I think is kind of what I'm trying to say.
I think I'm here now.
Yay! Welcome.
Yeah.
About time, huh? Hi, everybody.
It's like, hello.
Yes.
Now the fun can really begin.
Oh, Lord help us.
Hold on.
You know when me and Kat get together, some fun's going to happen.
Always does. Always does. Okay.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
The speed, the shape, and the player. The Shiva player. When you plug all of these in and you start lining up the channels, you're doing it through a player. That's where the signals come through. So that's just trying to put it in a really simple. Amber, Nikki, Dave. Yeah, I do. Yes. I do. I absolutely do. Gosh, that's been like almost 5 years ago. 4 plus, something like that. So it's an incredible device. If you do not have psychic abilities, if you utilize this enough, many people are known to develop them like that. If you do have those abilities, it increases it tenfold. And this part I'm speaking from the personal experiences. If you're a healer or an energy worker, it will increase your ability to do healings, to move energy, to do energy work. So,
would it increase dark magic abilities?
Well, yeah, it has mine. When I do magic, and
interesting.
It's like I know I could hear you all the way through the computer. Yes, it's kind of like I don't even really I don't personally have to cast a circle and do all of that anymore. It's kind of like I can sit down and be like, mental image, like when you're first starting out in magic, there are a lot of those are things you start with, so that you can learn to focus and stuff. So yeah, it has increased that as well. It is increased a lot of things for me. My ability to utilize this and then go to a location or a graveyard or whatever, it used to be I would get my symbols in my pictures. But after I utilize this and then go out and do it, I can see like short movies. I can see, and I don't like to see spirits. I'm just going to let y'all know that. If you're new to the show, you don't know that about me. If you're not, you know I've said it a million times. Please don't show yourself to me. Okay? You think of everything that would not freak me out, but I just don't prefer to see, like, spirits like that. But when I...
You know my guide will do that now just to wind you up.
Right? Well, that, you know, it's... Hold on just a second. Wrong mouse. Am I missing somebody? If I cannot see you in chat, that means you have me blocked, and you can't like have me blocked and like hang out my chat. And there's somebody that I'm not seeing. So if
Okay,
you
so
have me
we've got.
blocked, I need you
Hold
to.
on, we've got Lady Jen, Albert,
Lady Jen,
Casey, Me Too.
okay, I cannot see KC. Hold on. Is that the name? Screen name?
Yeah, it's a capital K, capital C, METWO. Apparently, it's somebody Callie knows from way back when. They haven't been around in forever.
Okay, well, hey, Lady Jen. KC, if you have me blocked, I need you to unblock me.
I don't have her blocked.
No, well, she has. If I can't see her, she's got me blocked. So, the majority of people are not. So you'll have to look at the response because I can't see it, which I think is really weird that the channel on your camera.
Do you have yours on live chat?
I do. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Hey, Tosh Trat, you're new. Interesting name. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I remember we had a KC a long time ago. And you know, y'all know a lot of stuff went down between warring factions in the paranormal, and we've pretty much clean slated the majority of everyone. So, you know, I don't have any problem with anybody coming to the show, but I do need to know like who's in my chat. So, and welcome, Casey, even though I can't see you. Hey, Baz, Boozy. Hey, Susan. I remember. You know what, Baz? I will definitely put it out there, but I am going to be doing some really specific things tonight, and I don't know exactly how all of that is going to shake down. So since this is kind of a very experimental night, it will all depend on. Thank you, Lady Jen. It's one of my favorite. Like, it is my actual favorite tank top. So, all right.
If the spirits want to play or not, and what spirits come through.
Yeah. And hello, Beyond the Light Network. I like that name. Welcome to the show, Chuck. If that's hey, Chuck. Good to see you. Okay, so I think that I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn the spirit box on. I need to. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Sherry. It has been a while, Chuck. I don't know if I want to. I'm going to add things in slowly because, again, this is running a program that is opening up my brain, and I'm running the Persinger session and that's a very intense session. I do not know what I'm going to see. I did some things before I got started, which is probably why I had so many issues with all of the stuff going on. That I did some protective things, I did some clearing things, and I did some amplifying things. That may or may not have been a great idea, but we'll see. So, the one thing, or actually it is just one thing.
What is that?
Okay. This is the Parisian Coffin Baby. I have had this probably 7 years, and I'm going to kind of open it from this direction. Okay. And I'll zoom in on it in just a second. Oh, God, that glass. There's a piece of glass that's like almost cracked there. It's kind of the form of a triangle, and it has satin ruffles all the way around the perimeter. Let me zoom in on it so you can actually see it. And you can see what he looks like from the side. The spirit attached to this, I'll go ahead and take him out for like a second. And then he's going back. And I didn't put him in this box. This is what he came in. Okay. This is a child that burned. Okay. It's fine. Y'all, okay, y'all, Casey, we'll figure it out later. And then you guys just, oh my God. I've usually touched this either. The outfit.
And so we're touching it before we, open up our brain.
That's part, by the way, that's part of my plan. That was part of my plan. Part of my plan. Don't touch it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going back. Hey, Whiplash Holiday. Okay, I'm putting you back in there. I'm sorry I took you out. Come on. Oh, no, it's half off. No, I'm sorry. I just shut it on your lead. I didn't mean to do that.
Uh-huh.
He's, I don't even know what he's made of. It almost feels like paper mache, but...
Is he like one of the chalk babies?
The what?
Chalk babies.
Oh, no.
They're made out of like a chalky type material.
Okay.
Or maybe.
Y'all just tune in on that energy. Yeah. Okay, he's going back. You're going
Weird.
back.
It looks like it's got black eyes on it.
It does. Go back in. If you don't like this, hope you blessed it first. I've had it says that you never know what's attached to these things. Oh, this has been in my collection for a very long time. I just don't normally take it out and hold it. It's been a while.
It's not Cat's First Rodeo, Tosh.
Right. But again, the best information that I have been able to find about this is it's a coffin baby. And sometimes it was thought that they could, through rituals or different things, release their spirit. You know what? I need to. This is not water. It's holy water, and it's got a bunch of stuff and herbs and all kinds of things in there. So I'm gonna just
No one, I knew it weren't just normal water because as soon as you started spraying it, I started feeling funny, not in a good way.
Right? The box keeps me
Yeah.
from doing bad things. You know what I can do when I'm out of the box. Yeah, Callie, that's about right, actually. But yeah, this was kind of part of the whole experiment.
Bad things can be good as well, just how we use it.
Okay. Now, you're probably going, what are you putting around? Okay. All right. All right. The one thing that I felt that I was going to do, this is not something that this is like I've been doing this so long with the Shiva neural system, God helmet, that doing this here like this, I need there to be no light, no nothing. I need no. And this is what I actually do when I do it, even though in the very beginning I didn't utilize blocking out
Is this
light. What?
is there somebody standing behind your camera?
Where?
No, because when that goes up in the reflection of the goggles, I thought I saw somebody like wearing a blue top.
I don't know, but you know what? You never know what you'll see within that. Okay,
No,
so
just wondering. That's all.
no, if there's someone actually here, they're not people we can see. So, all right. I will not be able to see what you guys are typing in chat. Pearl in LT, I'll be able to hear y'all. So you can, if there's things that I need to hear that are being written, please let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
10-4.
Hey, Tater.
Hey, Steve-O. Okay. Now.
Well, me and Marek are ready, Kat, to help you if you need it. Just
right.
say.
Now, I have this on my hat because I need it to be, it needs to stay formed. There's Velcro here, Velcro all the way around. All the coils go all the way around. And we always joke it's kind of like an octopus. I have electrical tape. I have Velcro tie wraps to keep this from not getting all jacked up. Because I'm here to tell you, is not easy to get apart if you do. So, hey Sylvia. So, have a boxing glove in it. So that kind of keeps it warm. And we're going to put the hat on. See, you're going, okay, I did choose to do this live, right? Nobody made it. Okay. Okay. You guys can't see a whole lot over here. Let me zoom back out. Okay.
Bye, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Spirit Wolf. Oh, where did the hat go? I've got my other sparkly hat over here, and I had it out. There we go. Your favorite hat. Okay. Because by the time I'm done with this, I'm probably going to have a hat hair. So, okay. As you can see, there's a lot of cords, and there's a lot of, each one of the coils plugs into these sound devices, which then plugs into here, which goes down there, feeds into the USB of my computer, and then I run the Persinger session. There are other sessions as well, but I am going to utilize this. I'm utilizing a particular session. Okay, so you kind of get what I'm saying. It can get very, and I need to lay this down because I kind of feel like I need to be as comfortable as I can. I guess I'm gonna have to get all that in my lap. Normally, I'm laying down, and so this is kind of going to be kind of interesting. Okay. So let me get comfortable, because it's like the movie Weird Science. There you go, Lee. Oh, Lord. Right, I look like I have dreadlocks. That's right, Brian. Right. No, Steve-O, it would probably give you what is known as the typical, like when I have my near-death experience, everything that I saw, including what I perceive to be God, or whatever the highest creator of the entire universe is, that's what this can elicit for you. So you don't have to actually die to do it, but it also opens up things like if you're, look, I'm not on a location, but Pearl can tell you what my room looks like. Y'all that are with me know things I have around me. So you step into here, and it's every haunted thing you can possibly imagine, and some of the most strong energy things that I have. It's all in here. It's on the walls. It's in the cases. It's anyway. It's kind of an investigator's like kind of really cool place too. Okay, I'm gonna go now. All right. Okay, hold on.
Let the fun begin.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, Lee, you can try it. Yes, you can. All right. I need to go in here, and I need to actually, before I do that, I kind of need to hit start the program. So give me a second. Why am I nervous like this? Jeez. Okay. Yes. Pearl.
Don't be nervous.
Lee, whomever. When we all get together, anyone's welcome to use it.
No, I'm good.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try it.
Right?
I'm good.
Oh. All right. Now, again, you guys communicate to Pearl. She will then. What happened to my? All right. Okay. You think you
Let the fun begin.
an angel of death, and with my couple in near death, well, someone better resuscitate the tater. You know what, Stony Creek? There will be another live stream up on my channel. Just keep checking in. If you haven't subscribed and hit the bell, and you'll get reminders. Follow me on G+. I'll add you to a group which will send you an invite every time. You can also go to my Twitter. You can follow me there, or on Cat Angel on Facebook. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, this needs to be tightened, actually. This is interesting to try to do in this manner, but only for y'all. Hold on, guys, I gotta tighten this up a little. Y'all try doing this live, you'll feel my pain. Okay. All right.
And here we go.
You guys just... It's going to take this a second to...
You could tell Kat it wouldn't do you any good, Steva.
It what?
He's trying to tell on me.
I can't, well, I can't even see you.
That's what he's saying.
I all kinds of things because I cannot see you right now.
And I said even if you could, it wouldn't do him any good.
That's right.
Let the fun begin.
Okay. I guess what I'm going to do
You
is...
need to describe your sensations, because you're obviously feeling something.
Yes. So that what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you what I'm feeling, and then what I begin to see, if I see anything. Because I'm going to be tuning into this. Is that it? Do I have my hand on it?
Yes, yes, ma'am, you do.
Okay. Okay, this is like being blind for a day. Let me scoot over here and feel for my...
Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Pirate.
Hello,
Don't be knocking stuff over, Cat.
Okay, this device, if y'all can explain that while I just allow this to...
That device is a Paranology's static meter, correct?
Periscope, yes, static meter.
It's called Periscope, and it can light up when it's turned on, which it is not currently.
I didn't turn it on? Yes.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, it is turned on? There's
Yes.
no light.
No, it's like a little tiny blue light. I don't...
Yeah, it is on. I can see the blue light.
Okay.
Usually it flashes back and forth when it comes on.
Not unless there's activity.
Well, there's usually activity.
Well, let's just...
At least when you move it, it usually picks up the static anyway.
We're gonna... Where's my... Hey, guys, this is weird. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. The thing that I am feeling is like it's a very pleasant sensation, and this is usually what I feel when I'm laying down and I'm doing this. It's very pleasurable feeling. It's like really good tingles, sort of, on your brain, and it does for me. It feels not like pressure, but it's kind of like that. Okay. If some of you can see energy, like some of my people that can see that, I'll have to let you know if y'all do. And then LT or Pearl will tell me if anybody is seeing anything in chat. If y'all are able to sense or see anything. Okay. Now I'm getting a over here. Not outside of like the behind the glass, but my sense is that there's colors happening over here. Not sense. I can see them, but I can't see through these. I can't explain it. It's really hard to explain.
It's seeing without seeing.
Yes, which is weird. Okay, when you have the God experience, you're seeing the angels and that God and all of those things without dying. You're having the near death experience without having to die, which is always a good thing.
Callie says small child about 8 years old, red hair, green eyes, just was some tight, and it was hard for him to breathe, and there's a rainbow of color around him as if he was swathed in auric energy.
Okay. This is really weird.
Hello, David Coffin. Thanks for stopping by on your work break.
Hey, David Coffin. Welcome. I can't see you, but Earl says you're here, so I'm going to say hey.
Kat, are you getting goosebumps all over your skin, like little electric shocks going up and down your spine? Yeah, I'm getting that now since you switched that on. I'm feeling that as well. It's weird.
She needs to breathe.
Oh, you know what? I'm holding my breath. You're absolutely right. Okay. There's God. I need to breathe. Yeah,
Yes. The passy out feeling is not a pleasant one, thank you.
Oh, well, right. You know, it's all about sharing.
Sharing is not always caring, Kat.
It is.
Oh.
Okay. I can smell almost like smoke, but not quite.
Ash.
It applies
Speak for yourself, Tater.
It's not smoke, but it's like a dirt and ash scent mixed together.
mine.
All right, what are you feeling, Kat?
I'm sensing like almost like sensation that I don't like. Like I can't
Breathe.
right. How did you Okay, now that the words are appearing, it's kind of like around here. I'm seeing, and I don't usually see this when I do this. I'm seeing like it's like a wide angle camera lens, and I'm seeing like letters that are starting to form into sentences. You know, like the Tom Hanks movie where the Bible and anagrams, and when they were decoding the anagrams, like letters would pop forward. And then when they were showing, like during the movie, which letters would pop out to make a word, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing bells, and they sound like chimes, like different than wind chimes, but it's like what you would hear if maybe you were boogie. I hope I'm not opening like a whole portal in my room here. It's like,
Oh, yes, you are.
like a lot of discomfort at like my neck, almost at the base.
All right. Whiplash Holiday says, my mom's an ordained Wiccan priestess. She said she can see a being gripping the back of your neck, not in a violent way, just holding the back of your neck.
Seriously? Like currently?
Yeah, like 2 seconds ago.
Yep.
Okay. That's interesting. Was that after I felt it?
That was
He
while
said
you
it
were
before.
starting to feel it.
Yeah.
Somebody left me alone. And couldn't. There's like fire. There's fire. I can Hey, this experiment.
Fire was all around them. They knew they weren't going to escape. They knew they were going to burn to death. That's what you're picking up on.
Oh, okay. Now it feels like sponge is being like right here. Like
Sorry.
feels. God dang it.
Look, I'm doing my job.
Right?
Just be careful.
It's fine.
Just be careful.
Been doing this an awful long time, LT.
Okay, so they couldn't get no, it wasn't a matter of couldn't get out. It's a matter of let ooh. Oh. It was not an accident. This was not an accident. Not an accident. Okay. That was a sensation that something just touched me. And everything keeps going on like right back here. Which doesn't surprise me because of kind of where your throat. Oh my god, hold on. I think it's very hard. It's a very strange sensation to want to speak, but it's utilizing something that is not allowing me to do both at the same time.
Right. How far do you want to go into this? I mean, is there the possibility that you could take it off, explain what you're feeling, put it back on?
That would break the connection.
No. Yeah. Once I do this for whenever you're done with a session, you can't do another one for 3 days. So no, I can't.
Okay, so how far do you want to take this?
I'm gonna do I'm going to turn the spirit box in a second so I can see and then I can't utilize my, okay. As it goes into the sessions, it goes like deeper, for a lack of a better way to put
Obviously.
it. And that's what it's doing.
Down the rabbit.
And that smoke, it's smoke, but it's not smoke. It's weird.
Callie says you need to hold on to the coffin doll for a moment. It's important.
Could it be some sort of gas that's choking you?
I don't know yet.
Whiplash's mom says it's still there. It can't touch your temples like it wants because of the gear. So the being, it's gripping the back of your neck, touching your shoulders.
Okay, that makes sense, actually. But dang, the sensation is like, it's legitimately like there's a ghost in my room, okay, and it has substance.
Yeah, in or out of the box, Callie. And why did I just lose sound? Okay, my sound's back. That was weird.
I didn't lose sound at all.
I did. I completely lost sound.
It's not a house. It's not a house. It's not a house. Oh boy.
Can
it's
Auschwitz?
Yes. Yeah, you just pulled that out of my brain. I'm not shitting you. That's why I can't. Oh my god. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't burning. It was burning, but it was.
It was in the shower thing where they poured that.
That, like, there's.
The gas chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was. Then, like, the physical body was burned. But it was
Flash
like.
wants to know, is it a burn tingle? My mom thinks she knows what the being is, so she's asking what it feels like to be sure. So I'm guessing this means the touch on the back of your neck.
It feels. It's kind of like a sharp pain. But the top of my head is tingling, but the back of my neck feels like on fire.
I was saying, Kat, the way you said it's like smoke but not smoke, it makes sense because in the gas chambers they threw this certain chemical in, and when they threw it in, it let off this chemical thing that obviously killed them all, and it wasn't a smoke, but it looked a lot like smoke. And they did have cremation chambers there to get rid of the bodies.
The parent put this in this box as it's the only kind of remains. It's like it's symbolic. I feel like maybe
Mom and Dad made it after they got out of things that they had from before.
Because children that were too young to work, they were instantly put to death. in the gas chambers.
As soon as I picked that up, not good. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the spirit box and I'm gonna lean back for a second.
I heard a female voice said burning.
Can you come through this device and pick up what's in here through here? How did you pass? I know what you showed me, but can you say it through here?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're safe. I know.
Mama. Hi. Whiplash says, Mom is nodding. It's common to have an elemental being around. She says they don't know their strength. They help with spirits that don't speak English.
Okay. Can you say through here what you were showing me?
As soon as Pearl mentioned about not speaking English, I heard German come through. I'm not sure what it said.
Something about her doll. This is trash. This is. Neck. I was just about to put that on my neck. I heard neck. Ramadan? I swear I heard Ramadan.
Killed us.
I also thought I heard Auschwitz. I swear, in very small.
It said Auschwitz and then killed us.
I'm focused on that small voice that keeps coming through the background.
What were your parents' names?
Joseph. Cat always has a fan on.
Oh boy. Powerful.
Breathe, Cat.
I started to see like airplanes, like Like I'm seeing. It just broke. Hold on. I'm starting. Planes! Did you hear that?
Yep.
I'm starting. They're like war. Like, I just heard a bunch of children. I can hear them. I can actually hear the planes as if it was like right above me, like right now. This is trippy. There's lots of, now I'm seeing like way over here. There's people, like, but they're adult people, and they're super skinny, like you would expect in like a concentration camp. Who are y'all? It's like, oh God, I don't like seeing them like this. Y'all, it's like a full-blown manifestation, what I can see, and it's like it's appearing like over in this area, but not, it's what I perceive to be in my room, but there's more. Oh.
Okay.
Hold off.
Okay, and we're...
No, we're not done. We're not done. It's just part and parcel of it, Pill, you know this.
That, don't do that again. Or it could be my brain doing it. I don't know which, but that felt really fucking real.
Kat, you don't know, but I muted and went to the bathroom, and as I was washing my hands, for a split second I saw somebody in black and white striped clothing. Stand behind me.
You've got to quit touching the... You've got to stop that.
It's very much not going to. But I don't think that thing means you any harm.
No, I don't feel, no, it doesn't feel like something is meaning me harm at all. It's very tangible. It's very fucking like different than if you get touched on location. Different than that. It's like solid, and it feels solid. Bloody? That makes sense with what I just saw in my head.
Broke.
Food? I heard food. Oh, this is painful. This is...
Who liberated you from the camp?
Oh, little kid's voice.
I keep hearing words in German. Like Strudenhausen. I don't know what that means.
They want. Okay. Tell me. Oh, there's pressure on my shoulders. Like somebody's
It's
leaning.
just trying to anchor. It's okay.
Yeah, that's exactly like that. Like,
Look, if you're gonna go further, you're gonna have to let that thing anchor you.
Okay. All right.
And that's why I'm here as well, Kat, so you can go further.
He had a sister. She's right over here. What's your name?
Why?
Oh. I heard
One of these.
right there. And that's what the girl, the sister, she was older, but she looks really young because she's so thin. I'm hearing German in there, and I'm hearing other things like. Hans? Somebody named. Y'all can't all touch me at once.
It said Hans and then LT, Hans LT. Something. Or Lieutenant, maybe.
Now there's others that aren't at all related to this.
I think you might have a member of the SS with you, Kat. That's what I'm feeling. We all know what they did. The atrocities they did. I think that's Hans. I think Hans is part of the SS.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes. Sounds like Rubner or
Himmler.
What was your last name? Who was the last name of the person that did this to you?
Callie said, sit still for a moment, allow the elemental to touch the base of her neck so that she has clear connection to what she's supposed to see.
Okay. That's why I kind of like am trying to.
Said Rudolph, not like Rudolph. Only one person with that name, and that's Rudolf Himmler.
And you know what? Adolf Hitler, do not come. If you're somewhere in that background, don't come anywhere near me. I don't know. Rubner.
I'm rubbing across your microphone or something, LT. Killing my ears.
What? What did you say?
Rudner. It sounds like. Evil.
What are you doing to your microphone, LT?
I took it out and plugged it back in, trying to sort it for you.
She's yelling at you, or me. Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to. I feel like I need to get sick. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn off the spirit box.
Okay.
They were experimented on by him.
I'll
Goggles down. Hat off. Oh, look, you look like some chick out of an 80s rock video.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You might want to mute yourself. Don't want to hear you throwing up, dear. And I don't think she's given me... Yep, I'm going to mute you. You're muted when you come back, Kat. Okay, if
No
anyone had
PWI.
heard any names that they did not put in chat, please put those in chat, because the one good thing about dealing with a significant part of history is there are records kept and we can verify names. So what do y'all think about the Shiva Hamlet? And I'm sorry, I couldn't tell her everything everyone was saying. There's a lot going on. So I have to pick and choose.
Yeah.
And if you have a closer connection with her and you can tell her what you heard later, I tend to let those people do that. No, she's not done yet. She'll be back in a moment.
PWI, there were in the camps, there were people in white gowns, but they were the doctors that were experimenting on patients. Well, patients and prisoners of war there. There's nothing to do with KKK whatsoever. That's totally different. So I don't understand what you're seeing there.
Spell it to the best of your ability. It's fine, because we can look up alternate spellings.
Cat, you muted.
Yeah, Kat, I muted you. You have to unmute yourself, honey. I didn't want you to puke and everybody to have to hear you. Welcome back, love.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Cat, you saw little children and women and men being experimented on, didn't you? Yeah.
I saw
Thought as much.
I saw some really disturbing things.
Okay, why can't I... hold on. I might have to leave and
That's
come
what
back.
happened. Yeah, no worries. That's what happened, Cat, in those things. They wanted you to see what they suffered.
Paranormal Wales, my plan is to try to save. Hold on, I'm not quite back. I still have like these weird. I've never stopped a session like that, and I got really sick in there. You know,
You have
guys,
something to drink.
I got you know what? Yeah, I gotta let the babies out. I'm sorry, guys. I know some people don't like dogs are little so but fine. They probably sense something as well. Hey, Mama, go lay down. She's an emotional service dog, so she probably I don't know.
Oh yeah,
She
come to
picked
my
up on your
house. Put this
distress.
thing on your head. It'll be fun, she said.
I'm wanting to wear it more and more now. I can't wait till I can wear Cat's God helmet and try it. It's going to be awesome.
Let me
I am totally secure with the level of my abilities. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You know what, Brian?
Wuss.
I've never gotten sick that I ever remember. Mama, I wonder. Okay, wait. Whiplash holiday, my mom said she felt a pop in the face. Like she fell but couldn't protect herself. She felt like she smashed her nose and mouth on the concrete.
Ouch.
Are you in the tub? Get back out of there.
Well, basically, you just thrust yourself into a world of death and pain and sadness and
Torture.
Yeah. So that could be a little overwhelming. That's one of the main reasons I love history. I very much identify with trying to help spirits who have suffered those things, but to take on so much at once is a lot.
Were you getting in my head at all? Like, I really felt like at one point there was a sponge, like literally, like.
I don't get in people's heads.
Well, then you took a sponge to go.
But I do pull out. That's what sponges do.
Sorry, that sounded really bad. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I never pull out.
But anyway, yes, I was trying to pull anxiety and stress and trying to get you calmed down enough so you could continue your session.
I was trying to observe and try and pick up and see what Kat was seeing. And Kat, I didn't know if you heard me, but when you were doing that, I had to go to to use the restroom. And as I was washing my hands, I looked up for a split second. I saw somebody standing behind me and looked like black and white stripe type of thing.
The things that
Male.
I don't think that was a very immersive experience, to say the least. Like, that was different than I heard. That was bad. Like, I didn't see that coming. I didn't.
Look, I told you something is trying to tell you it's going to be rough. Maybe you shouldn't do this tonight, Kat. Oh no, it'll be fine. I'm like,
But this is what all the paranormal is about. It's about
real.
taking risks and taking chances.
Well, that was no, don't feel badly, Callie. It was the second that I picked that up. I don't want it to flash back at me again because I feel like I'm like super sensitive. Okay, and let me explain this. This is what happens. Okay, like if I'd have done that session, hold on, let me get this neatly out of the way. I don't want to like sit on it. Y'all just, this is like an intense amount of stuff. Okay. I don't remember what I was going to say. After you do a God's Helmet session and you're laying down, you're doing it the way you traditionally utilize it. I find that my abilities are like, it's like a heightened sense. Like you can feel every little everything, and everything is in like brighter colors, and it's like the room is breathing. It's really hard to put it into words, but right now, because
Trying
like
to hold back crying out loud.
I've got like a bright light in my face, and it's like super bright, brighter than it was when I started. I feel like exposed almost. It's weird.
Kat, it looks like you're trying to hold back tears, like you just want to cry your eyes out, but you're trying to hold it back.
what I saw, I heard, I saw, I could hear, like, not like planes that you hear now, like
First World War bombers is what you heard, love.
it was
buzzing, like buzzing,
like that,
planes,
like that. And
yeah.
Kelly, if I hadn't, I can't remember. Did Earl tell me to pick up the box? This is weird because it's almost like now that I took it off, it's like I'm trying to remember. This is weird. This is really weird. Really weird.
There's some things you won't be able to comprehend without that helmet being on.
Right? No tired for you, Pearl.
Yeah, I know. Many hours to go.
Okay, let me unplug this from my. Give me a second. I gotta acclimate. I gotta acclimate.
Baker also heard like LT Hands. It wasn't on about me. It was on about Lieutenant Hands.
This man, I need to know who this Hans. It's like it sounded like Rubner, but it was more like sounds like, because it kept doing this. Sounds like Rubner. Hans Rubner. I don't know. It was somebody who was who killed a lot of people, and I felt like the reason I was given the name was because it could be validated somehow.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get these undone very carefully. Hans and Rudner were yeah. It in the but it was like there were the spirit box all of a sudden felt like there was this big tube of energy coming from here to here. And I really felt like it was coming from in here to there. And then there was a girl who was like a teenager, but she looked like a little girl, but she wasn't a little girl. It was because she was so tiny.
Okay, so me being me, let's take your pick. Hans Conrad Julius Reiter, Hans Richter, Hans Wolfgang Romberg. I'm leaning towards the first one.
Say the first one again.
Hans Conrad Julius Reiter. Reiter.
It was weird because it was.
Let me see if this gets you in the fields. He was a German Nazi physician and war criminal, conducted medical experiments at Buchenwald concentration camp. He wrote a book on racial hygiene. Reiter was born in Rudnitz near Leipzig in the German Empire. He studied medicine at Wroclaw and received a doctorate, blah, 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 blah. After receiving his doctorate, he went on to study Hygiene Institute in Berlin, the Pasteur Institute in Paris. Didn't you say that was a Parisian? Okay. And St. Mary's Hospital in London, where he worked with Sir Almroth Wright for 2 years. During World War I, Reiter worked first as a German military physician on the Western Front in France. While there, he cared for several soldiers suffering from Wells disease and made his first notable discovery that one of the causative bacteria were, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, I'm trying to get to where he was at the camp.
Hold on, let me. What did? Hold on, Eva. What did you say?
I'm trying to get to where he was at the concentration
I'm
camp.
probably laying a golden egg, scaring myself. Eva, that was funny. I needed something funny.
He was a member of the SS during World War II. Participated in medical experiments performed by the Nazis. After the Nazis were defeated, he was arrested by the Red Army in Soviet Union-occupied Germany and tried at Nuremberg. During his detention, he admitted to knowledge of involuntary sterilization, euthanasia, and the murder of mental hospital patients in his function as the gatherer of statistics and acting as quality control officer, and to helping design and implement an explicitly criminal undertaking at Buchenwald concentration camp in which internees were inoculated with an experiment typhus vaccine, resulting in over 200 deaths. He gained an early release from his internment, possibly because he assisted the Allies with the knowledge of germ warfare.
Wow. There was, like the kid's father, the kids are like really German, like their grandmother was full blood German, and my ex's uncle was in the SS, and he was a kid, and they gave you no choices. You either did what you did or you died. That was it. He was only 17. So he had to do terrible things or die.
Cat. Also, the Lieutenant Hans, what I heard is, only thing I can find is Lieutenant LT Arno M. Hans, project manager of World War II, building and managing huge guns, which would have killed a lot of people.
Hi, Paralogical.
Naval Mobile Construction Battalion. 62.
Paralogical. That's a new name. Hey, James. I hope that's not paralogic logic.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, welcome then, paralogical. But if you're not, and you say something shitty, it will get like, not just you, I mean anyone. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Whiplash. Huge guns go with planes, and you had planes around the time of...
You just don't. It was like a full-blown movie, okay? I'm hearing the planes go by and seeing them go by. There's a whole lot of people standing over here. There's this. There's the little girl. It was like a very overwhelming... Skeptic is good, though. I like skeptics.
But like I said, the Lieutenant Hans, the only one I found at the moment, he was the project manager on building big guns in World War II. He was in the 62 Battalion.
Are you stuck in the bathtub, Buki? It's like she's in dinner and she's stuck. Come here, Buki. Oh, no, you're not stuck. Don't step on the...
Your name is just very similar to someone who likes to give us grief.
Yeah. But not your fault. Totally. I think that being skeptical is, yes, they're good, baby. Except for you weren't good earlier. No, you weren't. You were not.
Oh yeah, because you're a good girl all the time, Kat. Okay.
No, but they were naughty. They tried to chew up my God's helmet stuff. It wasn't good. I think being skeptical is a very good thing and very needed. Now, keep in mind, guys, that
excuse me,
the Shiva neural system, the God helmet, Okay, that was not made for paranormal. Okay. Now it like I believe even Nick Groff, I can't remember paranormal. I can't remember the name of the show to save my life at the moment. He Paranormal Lockdown, maybe I think.
Yeah, that was it.
He just did on the December 16th show of that. They didn't show much of a clip of it. So I was, yeah.
Well, I don't trust Nick Groff that much, Kat, because he decided to with Huff. So yeah.
Well, yeah, but he didn't know. He didn't know that what he was getting into. But anyway, yeah, I like Nick Groff, but you don't know what you don't know until you know it. So.
Hans Bothman. Oh, look what BPG put.
Right. That, hey, man. He was like he wasn't like a small time thing. It was definitely a one of your grandparents was in World War II Army Airborne. Yeah, my dad was in World War II at Battle of the Bulge. So
my great granddad was an RAF pilot. Proud of him.
Thank you, James. I appreciate that. God bless you guys as well. That was, man, I'm still feeling like, you know what?
I think you stepped into a whole new venture or something brand new in the paranormal, to be honest.
Well, I'm going to be doing the Shiva Neural System Diaries. I don't know exactly what I'm going to call each of the aspects I'm going to do, but it's now time to share what the things that I have gone through and what it has changed for me before I decided to do this experiment, this wonderful experiment that made me really sick. But it
me very tired.
Yeah, because
yes, Lala some coffee as well. Sorry.
It was like it was. Do you mean next? Do you mean next? I'll bring. What? You know what? Come on, brave soul.
We need to set up some plans.
Yeah, we do, because we're going to be investigating the.
Yeah, and I have to have like 2 months notice.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to call the lady at that location that we're doing. We're doing a really cool place.
I think Pearl should wear that god helmet.
I think you should kiss my ass. It's not happening.
With pleasure.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. I gotta put one of the pods back in.
Yeah, I definitely want to try that god's helmet, see what happens.
Well, it's you know.
Well, I'll be in good hands with you, Kat, so don't worry.
Will be. Steve-O, you are coming with us.
Yes.
I will have it no other way.
What is the Carl Mines? What is the helmet for? If you've not, I'm gonna do a well, actually there is
there is one. You've already discussed it.
There's a short video on my channel. And if it was just about maybe 3 videos ago. So, and it talks all about it. Hey, Steve,
listen here, Yoakum. Don't you start with me.
If any of y'all want to come on panel, you're welcome to come on and join, because I feel like that was the other thing. It's weird, like it's starting to like go over here, like the memory of it. I can hear the plane still. I know what I picked up on, but it's like not rooting into my deep memory bank. Probably
Well, luckily we have it recorded.
right, right. But I couldn't. I was having a hard time. Like, I don't know a lot about the brain as far as I know that speaking is cognitive, because when my mom had her stroke, it was her cognitive that was damaged, and she would always write that the words were right here, but she couldn't get them from there to there.
Yeah.
So I was having a hard time maneuvering that.
You got to remember, Kat, those memories, reason why you're having a hard time reminding yourself of them, because they're not your memories. They're other people's memories that they're letting you have a peek into.
And it was like a movie. It was like a movie. And I was trying to pick up on all of everything. And when something touched me, like very solidly, like it was very solid.
No Calmids, it's not connecting to the God.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've got the sensors that go all the way around your skull, and then those plug into devices, and then those plug into something else, which goes into the USB port of my PC. They do not make it for Mac, just FYI. It is definitely a Windows 7, 10, 8, that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's, and then when you turn the program on and you hook everything up to the player, it sends things through those. It's really pretty good. It's like explained really well in my one video. So, like, very interesting. So Sherry was saying a little bit further up that she was picking up on some things right before I picked up on them. So that's kind of cool. I find that really interesting. Y'all are like, where are you going? I just need to stand up for a second.
But Calmids knows the God helmet isn't to connect with God.
No. It can produce. Pearl, can you explain that? Because my brain's not like.
I am God. I'm already here. You don't need to connect.
Oh, stop it, Satan.
Okay. Pearl, give the part about why the God part.
Oh my goodness. Are you really? No. My brain, you think my brain's working any better than yours at this point? That's cute.
Yes.
It heightens your senses and abilities. You're not connecting to God, it just heightens your abilities around you, so it makes it easier to communicate and hear and see spirits.
Well, the reason
in a way.
not doing that was because it has produced near-death like experiences where you go into the light, you sense, see, feel Jesus, God.
It has produced visions of God and
angels, all kinds of incredible.
For some people, that's why it picked up the name God's helmet.
That's why, yeah, it was actually called the Koran helmet. And then
hold on, I'm gonna grab you a link, and this gives you a really quick basic rundown.
That's why it's called the Shiva neural system.
Well, maybe I'm gonna. Steve Yoakum, you wouldn't know wound up if I stuck a key in your hind end and twisted 50 times.
All right, I am going to turn on the IR spectrum. That light is much brighter than it was before I did that, and it's very uncomfortable for me at the moment. So
I slept all day, and I'm exhausted now.
I'm going to sleep all day tomorrow. It's always past out. Cat Haven't you heard the rumor?
What? That's all your fault?
Everything, usually.
No, it's usually Steve-O's fault.
Yeah, it's Steve-O's fault.
Oh my god, you think I'm scared of that russet?
There we go. Now it's purple in here. Now, you guys want to know why it's purple in here? If you're new? If you're new, I need to put this up for a second. So, okay, no, that's not going to work.
It's purple so you can see cat twerk better.
No, that isn't why. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm cozy comfortable. The reason that the IR spectrum, shout out to in New Zealand, Timmy T. Welcome to the show, and I'm glad to have you from New Zealand. Isn't New Zealand known as the Kiwi? The land of the Kiwis?
No.
Something like that? Am I right? Or I hope I didn't get that wrong.
That's going to be funny if you did.
My hair is like poof, poof. Okay. So the reason that generally, okay, I'll start my show off with the bright blue light and regular human lighting. Wow, cat. Okay, I usually start off with that now. Okay. Now the reason that it looks I'm eating for everyone here as I get cranky with my blood sugar. I had that problem today actually. And I become Frankenstein as well. So
I went out and bought snacks. I got like trail mix and chips and Skittles.
You're hearing a chiming sound. I was hearing chimes. I can't wait to watch that back, actually. Because again, like it's kind of like it's over here. The memory, like I can kind of see it if I look over at it, but it's kind of going away. But I just remembered something about hearing bells. That's really weird. It's not weird because I don't know. I've never done that before like that, guys. Certainly y'all have never seen it. And a lot of people have been waiting a long time to see it. And I'm like, that, but
you know what my response to that's going to be, LT. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that I look purple is we are in the IR spectrum. I have IR lights over there. My room, except for those lights up here, is completely pitch black. And here is the reason that I use this. Okay, I have a device that Paranologies makes, so Jeremy Jones, and it is called the Anomaly Cam. And what the Anomaly Cam does, if you go look at Paranologies, you'll get a little bit better view than what I'll explain. But basically, it has two views. It has like how I started streaming, where it was dark, but like it would be like what you see like right now. And then it has an IR.
Excuse me.
And the reason that's important is because if you see in the IR spectrum an orb or a light anomaly, but you don't see it right next to it in the regular non-IR, debunked. Okay? That camera is amazing for double backing on your evidence and being able to tell if it was a real light anomaly or orb, or if it was created by like some other light source. So the anomaly, so the reason that I do the majority of the show with the purple IR spectrum is because if you start to see light anomalies or things of that nature, it's paranormal because there isn't, well, which we don't get a whole lot of those, and the reason being is because it's in the IR spectrum. So that's one way to explain it. Now, paranormal.
Do me a favor. Pick up the static meter.
Okay. It's on.
No, I want you to set it on the bed in front of you.
Like where?
Wherever you can, just right in front of you.
Like here?
Like towards your laptop. Yeah.
Right there? Oh, you mean like you want me to hold it near the laptop?
No, just set it down.
Like right here?
Just set it down, yes.
Yes. Thank you.
And y'all, let me explain to y'all how this works a little. Okay? And I'm going to bet it's my hair. See? It's static. Okay? Now, we're going to put that down there. Nowhere near my hair. See? Not making it go off. Only now I have tangly hair. Bright colors and seeing energies walking in color at times. Yeah, it was like a little movie. The purple makes my hair like super blonde, right? Like it needed to be any blonder. I did my hair today, and there was something wrong with the hair color. Not that, I mean, this was the goal, but there was something wrong with it. It was like thick, and it was just a nightmare. But anyway, Whiplash Holiday, you crack me up. You crack me up. Thank you, PWI. So are you. What?
I'd have come on panel.
Oh, you're welcome to come on and share what you saw if you want to. If anybody wants to jump on panel.
I'm actually getting ready to jump off because one of our friends, whose timing is just always so impeccable, has decided that he is going to stream as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She's like, which friend?
Would that be our Hales Bar Dam friend?
It would. I love him though.
We do.
I already told him earlier that cat was streaming, so that's a bit of a dick move anyway.
No, he had a panel set up, and it was a timing thing, and that's fine. But I did tell him I would come over there and chill out. So if somebody else wants to jump up on panel,
But you're our person, not his.
You're our person.
We had you
God.
first. Don't you love us anymore?
I thought you were
Of course I do.
Then why
Do
are
what?
you leaving us?
I said I thought you were my person this week.
I'm your person every week.
Okay, that's true. But oh my God.
But now that you have thoroughly sponged my energy.
Sorry, you're like I need to revamp it a little.
I'm gonna cry.
Lordy.
I've got a favourite death metal band called Lordy.
You what?
There's a death metal band I listen called Lordy.
You know what? I want to see.
Shut up, Yoakum. Nobody asked you.
Girls always mean to me.
Yeah, Steve, me as well. Me as well.
Everybody, huh? Steve, you're getting bad rap.
Yes, I'm a horribly mean human being.
Yep.
Heard that rumor.
She bullies me all the time.
I'm also cruel to children and kittens.
Heard that rumor too.
Well, obviously.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn on.
See, Albert says I'm not mean to him.
See?
Not yet.
Not
I've
yet.
known Albert longer than I've known the rest of you guys. If I'm not mean to him,
Then it's
maybe
it's okay.
maybe y'all are doing
Albert,
something wrong.
Albert's lying because he's scared of Pilly being mean to him again.
No, I have never been mean to Albert. I have told him what I thought a couple times, but I've never been mean to him.
Who could be mean to Albert? You know?
His wife.
Nobody.
Oh, hold on. I'm like trying to use 50,000 keyboards.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Oh, man.
Don't be jealous, Steve. It's okay. It's okay. Look, I offered to let you come paint my house, but you refused. So
Flowers, powder. Okay, I'm trying to. Can you please turn up speaker, maybe? Please? Are you not connected? What's the deal here? Here we go. I just turned it off. Antique pet flowers. Didn't somebody say something about
Someone.
There we go. Now the speaker. Okay, y'all, this is the Ovilus. And I have an external speaker put in because you're not going to be able to hear it if you don't. And I'm going to turn on the heat to light converter, which, what'd you say?
Don't say God.
Safe, drive,
Drive.
and fine.
Who's going on a drive?
Could be Map. She's driving home today.
What?
No, well, tomorrow for us.
Today for me.
Well, it's actually the day for us too. It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, haven't heard from her. So, Map, if you're out there and you're lurking, because you told me you may, be careful on your drive home. We love you.
Yes, we do. We miss you.
And she needs lots and lots of prayers, guys. She's had a rough week. I'm not going to get into it, but she's lost a family member, and it's been a rough time for her.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
What are we all bullying?
What?
What are you reading?
I'm reading something.
Would you put your glasses on, lady?
Okay, right. Yeah. That would make it a whole lot easier.
Time for the sexy secretary.
No, this is where I look quirky.
No. I love it.
No, I feel smart all of a sudden.
Yeah, now you like the brooding evil look, don't you?
God. You know what? I think I need a new prescription. It's been a while.
Probably because you don't wear them, and so your eyes just continually get worse from the strain.
I think you might be right. Hold on. Let's see.
Hey, Kat, you been brooding lately?
Susie, what?
Brooding. You know, the emo brooding look?
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, it's an inside joke. Sorry, people, you don't get it.
Oh, no, you didn't. That took me
Told you I would.
That took me a second.
Told you I would.
Belle D, you have a question. I have seen orbs with my own eyes, different colors, blue, orange, white. What do I think? Okay. The different colors do signify different things. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, normally negative entities are normally like a bright, like almost flaming red colour.
The different colored orbs do mean different things. Ask me if I have them memorized. My answer is going to be no. But as long as you ask the question, let's see. I don't catch a lot of colored ones. Color. Oops. Okay. This is where Google. Okay. Let's see here. Different colored energies. So let me take a look
Well, when I'm doing demon sessions, I normally see and catch a lot of red in it.
Yeah, that I would definitely agree with. Hold on. Raises a question if it's dust particle or energy sphere captured on photo. Many instances of witnessing orbs in person with the naked eye. Colors. Okay. Black is malevolent. Blue is a shy spirit. Dark blue. Light blue is tranquil, peace. Medium blue is protection. Brown is danger or an earthbound spirit. Gold is angelic or unconditional love. Green is a healing orb spirit. Lavender is a message from God. Orange is protection and forgiveness. Peach is a spirit sent to comfort you. Pink is an accepting spirit. Purple is an orb that carries information. Red is anger or passion. Silver is a messenger. Violet is a guide for spiritual matters. White is the protection of holy light and power. And yellow is a warning. So there you go. Now you see why I couldn't possibly memorize them all. But different shapes can mean different things. There's some really cool articles about orbs that you can find when you look it up. But now that will be like on the show. Welcome back, Brian. So.
And orbs can flash different colours, can't they?
Yes. Yes, they can. Yes.
As long as I don't get a horny demon, I'll be alright.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. What I was supposed to be doing something. What was I supposed to be doing?
We're supposed to be sending someone a link.
Okay. I knew there was. I'm telling you, my brain is not. It's not working right. Like, hold on.
The thing is going off, Kat.
What?
The light thingy.
Oh. Okay, there's no. Okay, can you light it up to the next? Okay, you're gonna go that way. Can you go back the other way, please?
It started on yellow as well. Started in the middle.
Oh man!
I forgot what it called, so I was like, the thing is going off, Kat. The light thingy.
I missed it.
But that's why we got it recorded.
I missed it. More. Okay, well, there you go. There is no static electricity over there, so that's another reason. Again, I tend to like to use, and one of the things y'all might not know about Paranologies is that all of their devices, the tribometer, that the 360, all of that they're all static meters. Why? Because K2 meters, let me show you what happens. Like y'all really wanted like a lesson in, I don't know, whatever. But I'm telling you, my energy is like, okay, here's a phone, right? Watch. Is it going off the way I think it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not.
Now it is. Okay. Your cell phone, as you can see, that is not paranormal. If you are within, okay, we're talking 16 inches thus far and it's still going off. Okay. You have to keep your K2 meters away from your computer, away from your cell phone, or you've got yourself a false positive. So,
or pretty much any other electronic device.
Okay. Now this, see, it's right next to the Ovilus, and it's going off. You have to be, but now, if I put it near the static meter, because, watch, This is setting this off. I guess there must be some static electricity on that. But see, you always want to try to avoid false positives. So the reason static meters are great is because, okay, that doesn't do that. This is not.
Especially.
Well, thank you. Especially. Okay. This will not set that off. So you're not going to get a lot of false positives.
Can I just ask, the child spirit, can you actually mess with the light again? Because I'm strongly feeling that it was a child spirit messing with that light. So can you come back and mess with the light?
And see, my hand won't make it go off. So it's often.
I think if you ask. Sorry.
Can you light that up again? Whatever was lighting it up a second ago, can you light it up again?
It's just because the child, I think she's scared. I think she's scared of men because of what happened to her in the camps.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna go cheat on you for a little bit. I'll be back.
Okay.
Typical.
Eh.
Come back. Come back soon.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm trying to find the volume so I can turn the volume
down.
down.
We can hear you. We can hear you good. Can you hear us?
The British are taking over your live stream.
Am I echoing on your thing, babe? Because I don't want to be going over.
No, you're not echoing.
No, you're perfect.
Right. Brilliant. I'll come on in a minute. I'm just sorting my neck out and then I'll be on.
Okay.
The British are taking over your live stream, Kat.
Yeah, you guys, a lot of you that come to Sherry's show have come over here and vice versa. So Sherry runs PWI, and Brian also is a part of her team, and she does live streams and does some really cool things. And she's from the UK, and so is LT. So, yeah.
Hello, darlings.
I'm from hell. I'm not from the UK.
We're from the UK.
Hell, UK,
so, yeah.
Same thing.
Now, look, okay, another thing that'll set off your K2 meter, look at my fan. See? That's just a USB fan. That'll set it off. So static meters are a really good, they're really good. But K2 meters also work. You just have to be careful that you don't have them near anything with batteries or whatever. But
even your own body can set a K2 off sometimes because you've got electric energy running through your body.
Right.
So, unless you're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, K2s aren't really that good with other equipment.
Sherry, when you get those dolls that you're getting from me, is she still? Are you there, Sherry? I think she was sorting something out. Okay.
I would probably say different about the K2 meters. I think the K2 meters are really good.
No,
and I got really good responses
really
on them
good.
yesterday.
No, K2 meters are really good. What I was explaining is how people can get false positives. I use K2 all the time. Like, I love the K2 meter. And
at the minute you'd probably get readings because you've had that thing on your head. So you'd get a reading because you've got stuff in you, ain't you?
I might. You're right. I might.
But in a house where you've got electricity, you know what I mean? It's really 50-50 with them because a house is full of lights and technology. So that could all set it a K2 off giving false positives.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like,
say that. I would say that, but with like, I think what I'm like with me, when I done it yesterday, because I've not like literally just recently got my K2 meter, so I'm just used it. But in my stream yesterday, when I was doing streams, obviously there were certain things being asked through EVP and stuff, and when I replayed the EVP, when certain questions and stuff were being asked in the EVP, the spirits were responding to the questions on the K2 meter. Which would not be anything electrical. That was literally energies.
So did you? Yeah, I bet you started running that after I went to bed.
Yeah, literally, you went to bed and then I put it on and I just put it in, away from my phone, but enough that people could see it. and certain questions were being asked, and that's what happened. Like they were responding.
See, that's what's cool about K2 meter. Like, I love utilizing that, especially with dolls, the haunted dolls and stuff, because they will light up the colors. They'll light them up on command. That's cool that you got a K2 meter. And
I use my PSB 7. Yes, I love that little box.
I haven't got one of them. I've been told they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the what's it called, the model that can do the quote unquote good mode.
Oh wow!
Right?
Because there's two models of the PSB 7, one that can do it and then one that can't. And the magnitude mode just makes AMs.
I knew, yeah, I had a feeling you were going to talk about magnitude mode.
Well, it just makes AM nearly enough quiet, so anything you get through it is like nearly enough crystal clear. It's really, really good.
So
but,
BG said that the K2 was flashing mad when saying protection prayers.
Yeah.
That's cool. And see, okay, like what Sherry's talking about, see, Sherry knows where to have and not to have a K2 meter. Because she's an experienced investigator. Okay? So she knows what sets it off. Investigators know like what sets it off, what doesn't, and they never get it in a zone where it could set anything off. So
exactly, Pat. And I'm like you, sweetheart. I like to study things as well. If I don't know about them, I will see what levels you can go to. Like with my new motion sensor I got. Yeah.
Yes. She was telling me she has a motion sensor that went off like 3 times during her life. I know you can't set those off unless
you've got a physical matter to be able to set it off.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I like to go over my equipment and know the do's and the don'ts before you do it, because then as you are going to be getting false evidence, aren't you? So I like to make sure that my evidence is legit. And
that's good. That's good thinking. That is good thinking. That's how it should be done.
Yeah, and Sherry, has a team in the UK. She's very experienced investigator. So when you go over there, you're going to see a lot of really cool things. So Sherry, you were saying, were you picking up on things and then I was like saying them?
Yes. I picked up on when I said about I could hear what sounded like bells but more like chimes. I said about that. And then I mentioned about some children's spirits that I see, which you then said about children's spirits as well. I also mentioned about smelling what smelt like burning or a burning of bodies. I could smell that as well. I also mentioned about what was the other thing I said about?
Multicolored lights.
Multicolored lights. I was saying about lights that I could see going around the room and energies in colour going around, and then you said you could see physical colour of energies and stuff moving around.
Right.
Yeah, and normally it was just like a few seconds, and then you would say what she just said.
Really?
Quite a few things that you come up with, I'd said beforehand. There was a few things I'd picked up on and stuff. Okay, I even picked up on some ancestors as well, saying about who was feeling certain weird things to do with like spiritual thing, and I said I could see and feel ancestors trying to communicate to you. You said about something you was feeling that was different. Like angels and ancestors coming forward to you, trying to give you like signals and stuff like that. I was picking up on quite a lot. Heart racing and stuff as well.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's really cool, actually.
I'm just one of these people. I'll say it how I see it. Like, obviously, I said it and then you said it, because then I was like, "Oh my God, Kat, I've just said that."
That's like double validation.
how tuned
Yeah.
we actually
How
are.
could I
We are
know
really
that?
tuned. We are really tuned, like unbelievably tuned.
Right. Now, okay, in one thing, okay, the those goggles or whatever you want to call them that I'm using, those are
Ski goggles.
Okay. Now, normally you can see out of those, but I have a cloth insert. Hold on, where'd it go? I'll show you what.
See, Sherry, you seem to do more of the light and like, can't you do more light and goodness and
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I do.
angelic stuff?
I'm a good witch. I'm a pagan. I'm a
I'm a
pagan
good
witch, but I do know about
Ah.
my darkness. Anybody that
Well,
is a witch
then-
knows that they know both sides, dark and good. But
Well, then there's one thing I've got to say to you then. Merry meet.
and a merry meet to you too, brother.
Okay.
I'm more of the darker path.
The darker path, yes. You where there's light, there's dark. So you can't have one without the other. And sometimes
I don't do it for evil though. I don't do it to kill or hurt people or animals. I do it to protect
Exactly.
people.
Exactly. And a lot of
I'll
people
learn-
get people like
Right.
you wrong. They well, like when they
Yeah.
hear about dark magic, they automatically put you down to being evil and doing really bad things. And I've tried to explain
No.
that not all black witches, not all people that practice dark magic are in fact evil. They still do what they're meant to do for
Right.
the universe. They just
Well-
believe in things a little bit slightly different to what we do. They do things a little
Well,
bit different.
Sherry,
That's all it is.
there's a saying that I've told Kat that I think describes perfectly. We work in the darkness to serve the light.
Yes.
Exactly, we do. We do. We do.
And it's you know, I have two of these things that go. I have two of them. One is a darker color that is in the goggles now, and this is a lighter color because there are other things I do with those goggles, like Gonsfeld experiment, where I want more of a light color, and then you put the red light, and then there's black, which is what I have in them now because I want it blacked out. So, yes, hello again, Stony Creek. Welcome back. So yeah, I could not see what you guys were saying in chat at all.
Sherry was on point about a lot of stuff. It was creepy how on point she was.
Creepy in a good way.
It's because my mind is truth.
Is what? Say that again.
I think
You
she just
see what I
froze.
feel. That's the sort of person I am. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
anything
So, hold
I
on,
come.
I wanna pop this where when you talk it pops out. There you go. Okay, now say something. Sherry.
Yes, darling.
Okay, there you go. Now she's popping up when she says something, and LT is popping up when he says something. So
Pop.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm genuine. What I see is what I am. Like I'm not one of these that come on here and go, oh well, I can do this and say this and do this, blah blah blah, and not actually be meaning it and blagging it like a lot of people
look what
do.
just happened.
I'm on point and I'm real.
And look what
You know
just
what I mean?
happened.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't even
Well,
think, I don't even know that Sherry knew what I was doing tonight.
No.
She just knew I was having a show.
You just
Well,
literally
that's-
put that thing on your head. You first started doing that weird thing with your hand where you was going like this, like you was trying to stop something, and then that's when I started seeing the colourful spirits walking around you. It's like you were trying to touch them. It was really mad the way you was doing it, and then I started picking up on the emotions and that they were feeling very depressed. They were feeling scared. I felt that some of the children were very vulnerable and illy treated. I did mention about that they were ill treated, and I felt that they were sent away to be killed, is what I turned around and said as well.
Most of the children were, though. That's the thing. If they couldn't work, they were killed.
Yeah.
Killed or experimented on.
Right. Hold on.
That's what I was saying, Kat. That's why I said to you, the children's spirits are more likely to talk to you and to Sherry because you're female than to talk to me, a male, because when they were alive, they had a lot of bad experience with males, whether it were Himmler with the experiments or the SS murdering them. So
Yeah.
in their short life, men were pure evil for them. So that's why they're scared of males.
I think it does
Yeah.
help as well, the fact that me and Kat do actually communicate with children's spirits a lot. I do, definitely.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of children around me, and I am known as a adoptive spirit mother because I've got so many children around me. I just can't help it.
See, when it comes to stuff like that, I try and get someone else to help with children's spirits because the things I do is anyone who knows me, I taunt and prod at demons and demonic entities to see what makes them tick.
Yeah,
that's how I
But
protect
that
people
wouldn't be
because I
a good-
learn.
That to a child, really, would it? Because I think the child would probably run and be like, "Whoa, something's going on. What's he doing that for?" Like,
Yeah, that's
what I
why
mean?
if any child spirit ever comes to me for help, I always get one of my other friends like Kat to
yeah,
usher the child away and help them because the things I deal with, I wouldn't want to put any child or innocent spirit in any danger.
exactly.
Just like the living, really.
But they are the living, and this is what me and Kat say all the time. Like, we've got dolls and everything, yeah. We've got haunted dolls. They're not dolls. They are children. They are that they once lived. They are still people. Spirits are people, apart from obviously the demonic and things like that.
Yeah.
But you know, children and adult spirits you come into contact with, they're not spirits. They're people, but they're known as spirits because they've passed over. I don't look at my dolls, pick them up, and go, "This is my doll. This is my daughter. This is my son.
Right.
This is this. You know what I mean? They are children. The dolls are the children."
By
That's
the
how I
way,
look at it.
you two, Stony Creek said, "Oh my God, this lady and the guy too have the perfect voice for documentaries." That's because
Oh, I've been
us
told that.
in America, we love
I've been
y'all's
told that.
voice.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
she's from a different part of England than I'm from,
I'm from Bedfordshire.
and we all feel sorry for you. I'm joking.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm from Yorkshire, obviously. Well,
So
Sherry
it's
would
the
obviously
battling
know.
fires.
I've been told
Yeah.
that I do be good for documentaries, which is why I'm going to start doing paranormal shows where I do do interviews of investigators and things like that, and I'm doing shows on haunted places in the UK because I've got that voice that will make people want to listen and to learn. That is
You need
what
to
I'm
get
about.
your
I'm not here to get famous and to get everything. Obviously, everybody's here for a reason and want to be known, but I'm not here for that reason. I'm here because I want to bring the best out in the paranormal and the best out in other people that want to be that way
Well,
as well. And that's
Sherry, you need
what
to
I'm
get
here.
your
I'm
butt
here
up to.
for my fans. I'm here for my family. I'm here for the spirits. That's what I'm here for.
You need to get your butt up to Whitby. Then I think you'd love it there, Whitby and York, full of
Do you know that
spirits,
I'm trying to
full
get
of
as many
history.
teams as I possibly can that I can meet up with. I really am.
I'm
Cat's
always
one of them.
available.
I've definitely got to meet Cat. Definitely got to meet Cat.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
planning on
definitely.
trying to come over this summer because I want to shoot some sizzle reels for a TV show that needs some footage of what I do. So I want to come over this summer to the UK, and I want to go to several different locations. And of course, I want to meet up with, you know, LT and Cherry and some other friends of mine in the UK too. And no, not the one you're thinking of. I can hear you, LT. Not that one. Okay. So yeah.
I want to go to the Hellfire Caves. That's my
one place
goal.
I want.
Well, Sherry, just if you're going to go there, please, love, listen to me. Be very, very, very fucking careful, because
I
that
wouldn't
is
go on my own. I wouldn't go on my own. I'd have to
no
have other
even
people with me.
No,
I'd
even
have
if
to
you go there with other people, be careful, because that is a demonic, satanic hub. Satanic
yeah, I know
rituals
that.
and murders were done there.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm a Satanist. I know that area. I know everything that was done there and the atrocities that were done there. Just be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
douse
planning on
yourself in
doing it
as
anytime soon. I'm just saying it is a
yeah.
place I would like to do. Not that I'm going to, but
No, I'm just giving you a heads up. If you ever need me to accompany you, I'm always available to help.
I'd be happy to have you come, especially if you do that side of work as well. At least you would understand a little. I'm not saying I don't understand demonic and that, but you work with them a lot more than what I do, so you would know the ons and off buttons with them. Obviously, I know it, but you know them to a different extent to what I do and things like that. So, like people like you would be really good.
Just try not to show them fear, because they thrive on your fear. If you don't show them fear, then they're powerless, pathetic little creatures, as I see. That's what you got to understand with some of them.
Well, hence if this speaker
that show, you know what I mean? They don't really phrase me, but it'd be nice to be with people that understand that side of things a lot more. Because, you know, I'm not.
If you wanted to, I'm saying if you wanted to see it, if you wanted to see some real cool stuff at Hellfire Caves, when we're down there, obviously you stay out of the circle, but I could do a demonic summoning circle, and I can show you some real cool stuff with this demonic.
I know how to do that because I've actually got rid of demonic spirits and stuff. But I would like to be with someone that knows how to open that circle and shut that circle properly when it comes to demonic.
Yeah,
I know how to get rid of them and things like that. I just like to be able to be with other people, experience with other people.
I've dealt with so many silly people thinking, oh, let's summon demonic nasty things, and then they can't shut the portal, they can't get rid of them, and then it's like they come crying to me, and I'm like, fine, I'll help, but hopefully you learn this lesson and not do it again.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not like that. I take on whatever someone says to me, and that, you know, I'm just there to learn and stuff, and you know, to just be the best that I can be. That is what I'm here to be. Like,
that's awesome.
Learning is good. Always learn is good.
And you're always learning in the paranormal. You can never know everything in the paranormal. You're always learning every single day. There's always something different happening, something new happening.
There's no such thing as an expert in the paranormal field. If anyone says, oh, I'm an expert in the paranormal field, they're full of shit.
You can't. The only experts in the paranormal and in that side of the thing is the Lord and the divine. I'm sorry.
And the spirits who actually are in the paranormal.
And the spirits that are actually over there, yeah. They are the ones that are prone.
And not even them know what the hell's going on most of the time.
No. And Whiplash Holiday, I want to tell you to thank your mom for everything she was bringing through, because that's awesome. Whiplash Holiday's mom is I guess she was saying a high Wiccan priestess. So even her lending her energy and her insight into what was going on is really helpful. So I appreciate that. That was amazing.
Right. Casey Me Too's come back in. She's saying she wants you to know, Kat. She said, can you let Kat know I sent her a message on Hangouts. I don't have anyone muted or blocked, and I even have a message from 2016, so I don't know why she can't see me.
Okay, that's weird. You know, sometimes YouTube and Google will glitch. It could totally be that. Yeah, you know what, Stony Creek, it was about 2014. Because I'm into 2019, and I've never stopped. I just am a glutton for punishment, I guess. No,
Sherry, I'd love to try an experiment, because I've got this guy, you might have heard of him before, called Magick, and he has proven himself to, he's not just fiction, it's real, he's proven himself to many people come through, and he's shown himself many times. I'd love to see if I can try and get him to set off your motion detector, because like I say, he has actually shown himself in this candle that were lit with one of my friends, Pearl and Matt, and he actually showed his face in the candle light with the smoke,
Oh wow! You know what?
And
I'm open to anything, Kelty, as long as it's made safely and that he's not negative.
he's not negative. He helps to defend and protect.
Okay, so he's like a guide protection sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, in sorts. He's complicated.
That's fine. If you want to try that one day, come in my room and we can see if we can get him to do that.
Yeah, he's not fond of.
I put mirrors and stuff out as well, so he might be able to come through the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's not fond of crosses, but it's nothing evil. He just doesn't prefer them. Because Kat had a last right box out I think it was last year, and she said, "What's the?"
That's my baby.
And she was like pointing, "What's this? What's this?" And Mark actually came through in his deep voice saying, "A piece of shit." And she was pointing to a cross. It's not evil, right? He just really doesn't like crosses for some reason, and he hasn't even divulged why. It's just his own personal choice.
He just doesn't believe in religion. Maybe he just doesn't believe in religion and he doesn't like all that.
Well, that's just his personal choice, and I respect that for him.
Yep.
Right. Whiplash had said her mom said to burn some dragon's blood resin, which I do have the resin, but right now I'm going to go ahead and burn a dragon's blood incense because I do frankincense and myrrh and dragon's blood. Those are generally the ones.
Oh, black magic incense, Cat. That's the best one.
Yeah, really. I have to try that. And I'm going to light the Palo Santo because that's a really good.
Whenever you light that stuff, it always sends shivers down my spine. I really don't like it.
It'd be okay.
I know it'd be okay. It just makes me feel weird. That's all. It always has done.
Blood, Cat. I love dragon blood. I love dragon.
Yeah, the dragon's blood is in my cauldron there. That's my cauldron. It's just I'm sticking it in it. And this is the Palo Santo.
Palo Santo, yeah.
No, I don't like Palo Santos. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
That's why.
I was going to say Cat's light is really cool.
Yeah, it bends over and goes into candles and stuff. So, Rhino, you need a lighter like that? Yeah. It's great because you can bend it and put it in a candle really easily. So, I love this.
I can't wait to get my hands on that satanic dagger when I go to America. We're going to have so much fun, Kat. Well, I'm going to have fun. I don't know about you, but I'm going to have fun.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm going to open it inside your closet where the portal is. I'm going balls deep to the wall with it.
Well, you know, why would anyone not want to come in this house of all things? What was done in this house?
That's the thing. I'm not scared of your house. I'm drawn to it. I think it's exciting and awesome.
Well, that's because satanic rituals were done in this house before I ever moved into it. So, of course, you would like it.
Well, that's just like a cherry on top.
Stony Creek is from North Carolina, wants to know where everyone else is from. I'm from the Dallas, Texas area.
I'm from the UK, Bedfordshire.
I'm from hell.
Good answer. Rhino's from Canada.
Well, I would.
Pearl's in Louisiana. But Pearl's cheating on me on another channel, so.
Parahall.
I have actually seen Cat. She was in the chat a minute ago because I see her say something in the chat.
Oh, well, she's probably in both. Like, I do that sometimes, like, have on two people's show. Whiplash Holiday said, my mom and I are in different practices in faith. My mom is Wiccan, and she used to be afraid of what I practice, but she understands better now. Mom loves dragon's blood, especially if A+. Yeah. Hey, Mario.
In my opinion, dragon blood's one of the best.
Black magic. I'd have to argue black magic is no.
I've heard that black magic's meant to be good, but I haven't tried that yet.
Oh, trust me. Do some meditation with a couple of sticks of black magic incense burning. Trust me, It doesn't just be. It's not just a meditation. It becomes like a more heightened experience of meditation. Just trust me, try it, and then once you've tried it, you'll understand. You'll be like, yeah, LT, you're right.
I like that.
Come and try it.
So y'all want to turn on want me to flip on a ghost box and see what spirits have to say about anything?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Put something on and do your thing.
All right, you guys. I'm going to turn that on and see what the spirits have to say. If there's anyone in chat they want to connect with.
Hey, my spirit friends, how are you doing?
Spirits, can you say hello to everyone?
LT, I heard that then. Always a woman's voice that says LT.
Right? Just say cat, hi.
I'm quite good at picking up on what the spirits say on spirit boxes, so I like all this sort of stuff.
It takes a while. Hey, Wendy. Yeah, you missed the God's helmet, but...
Sherry, just to let you know, Marek's voice is like a deep, rough, sandpaper type of voice. Very, when you hear it, you'll know it. Marek, can you come through and say hello to Sherry, please?
Hello, Marek. That's quite nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Dark?
Sherry, I swear
Those things freak you out? Thank you, Wendy.
More gravelly, like sandpaper, like really deep. Like you'd think it was demonic, but it's not demonic.
Yeah,
but it's very distinct.
Very low and husk sounding voice.
Like a type of.
Like what I sound like when I channel my demonic spirit. Yeah.
Marek, can you come through, please?
Seriously, Kat will tell you about me channeling my demonic spirits. Oh my God, you can never get a sound like that out of your voice. Never.
But Marek's not demonic, though. He's far from it.
Spirits, can you take these crystal dowsing rods and can you go ahead and point to the spirit box, please? You guys, these are my crystal dowsing rods. That was not real. That was me moving. These are the crystal dowsing rods that were made special for me. And then the dowsing part goes inside the crystal, and I use angel oil to different oils for different things. But all right. Spirits, can you point the rods all the way to the left, please? Thank you. Can you open back up? Keep opening. Open, open, open. Keep going. Stop. Can you make an X, please? Move to the center. Keep moving. Make an X. Mute. Thank you. Can you spin around and point at me? Spin as fast as you can.
the rods.
Keep going. Can you, spirit over on the left, can you keep going?
No.
All right. Do you want to go to the right and spin around that way? Keep going. It just said Merrick. Thank you. Come back to center.
If the spirit's acknowledging him, that means he's there with you, Cat, now.
Spin back to center. Come back to center. Thank you, spirits.
Ask if Merrick is right next to you, and if he is, make the rods go to your right.
Yeah, the rods are inside the crystal. Hey,
Merrick, can you? Sorry.
Okay, point to the right for yes, just the one in my right hand. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay. Merrick, are you here? If you are, well, that would be Merrick, spin that rod all the way around. Back, all the way 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 back. Good job, Merrick. Come back to center, Merrick. Wow. Merrick likes the dowsing rods.
Doesn't
Come on, guys, my
dark clothing.
hold on, let me turn the spirit box off for a second. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, my door's just opened slightly as well when we were doing that.
Did it? All right. Hold on. If you guys want to ask any yes/no questions in chat, you can do that.
I've just got a quick question. Sorry.
Wait, give me 1 second. I need to turn off my camera for a minute. Okay. You guys can talk. I'll be like right back.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. But Sherry, yeah, because Marek is a spiritual entity, he can be in multiple places at once. Oh, I've known him to be up to 4 places at once.
Wow. Does he look like? Does he wear like dark clothing? Because I could see some like a male figure quite tall standing.
He shows himself.
Sort of like sort of thing, but not.
Yeah, it's like a trench coat. It would look like a trench coat to us, but made out of a material never seen before. What he's shown himself to me and other people. It's always similar. Dark clothing, like blondish, almost glowing silver, long hair, and like some of that would resemble like elf type of ears, but not elf ears, if you know what I mean, like pointed, but in a weird way. I don't know how to explain that.
LT,
and he's tall.
Whiplash Holiday's mom wanted to know if Merrick was a trickster because her mom snickered and said he feels like Loki.
Marek's an asshole, I'll tell you that. By the way, don't call Marek an asshole if you're not me, because he will get angry. Only I am able to call him that. But yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. Mario wants to know. Okay, spirits, all the way to the right for a yes. Mario wants to know, will I get back with Catherine? Will Mario get back with Catherine, spirits? Do you know? They're both going to the right. So that would be a yes. Spirits, can you come back to center? Come back to center, please. Merrick, help them come back to center. Merrick, you are a great helper.
Well, I've told you, he's always there to help. You just have to ask him. He's always been there, Kat.
There's something... Oh God, you know what? I can't hold these. There's some kind of weird energy. It must be Merrick.
No, he wouldn't make you suffer in pain like that, Cat. You know him better than that. Come on. Marek, if there's something there affecting Cat, can you please help me drive it off? If it refuses to go, use extreme prejudice against it. You know the drill, Marek.
I'm getting like a super bad pain in my shoulder. I'm gonna have to put this up at the moment.
Sherry, you're super quiet. Can hardly hear you.
I said move away from her.
Yeah,
That's what whatever's standing next to you is not very nice.
No.
Yeah, Marek would never hurt you, Cat. You know I would kick his spiritual... You know, I'm not going to swear, but I'd kick his ass if he tried any shit like that. But he wouldn't anyways.
Okay, if I could, like, if I explain what I'm seeing, yeah, I'm seeing like
I'm seeing Cat in some sexy
like
shots.
Like a tall I'm seeing like a tall figure, like a tall figure with like some sort of like hood thing going over. But when he's showing his face, it looks like he's got like a mask with really like a really long nose thing.
Plague Doctor.
He is not nice. He's not good.
Plague Doctor. Yes, that's an entity that is likes to make people suffer just for...
Yeah, he's literally at the minute as I'm looking at him. He's literally he's like got his hands and he's like literally like he's like putting his hands into her body, like he's trying to pull out her organs or something. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
that's what I can see.
It's Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna grab and plug in the SLS camera and see if we can see anything.
Yeah, darling, I would. But I would also, if you've got any sage or anything, I would do it just quickly to get rid of him because he's literally
Black
at the minute.
salt.
All I can see is it's like how can you put it? It's like having a rucksack on your back. It's like he's on you. He's not stood next to you. He's on you.
Ooh, yeah.
Marek, try and take that thing off her and destroy it. It's not good.
Can you see that movement in that picture near her bed? Can you see that?
Yes.
There's some light thing, weird thing going on her picture thing down the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something in her mirror as well? Go LT, look at her mirror, right? And there's like some black thing standing right next to Cat. You can see Cat moving and there's something behind next to her. Can you see that?
Yeah. I think that might actually be Marek following her, just making sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I can see a figure like following her. Not on her, it's following her. So it might be your guy.
Marek, if that's you, can you make the scope thing light up? Use your energy. It's like the K2, you just have to put your energy next to it and it'll light it up. Can you do that, Marek, now?
Merrick, can you light that up? This right here. You know, I often wonder if some of them have not completely mastered the static meters. Some of them work better with electromagnetic energy and some work better with static.
Yeah.
Mark's really good at showing himself on... Mark's really good at showing himself on the SLS.
Yeah,
he's a master at that.
It might be good with that Cat's doing the SLS because you might be able to see him.
Marek, if you were to see Marek in person, he would be standing about nearly 8 foot to 8 foot and a half. Like, he is no short stuff. He is tall.
What I'm saying, he was tall. Yeah, I could see a guy that was tall with like some sort of like trench jacket on. But I couldn't see his silver hair. I could see what looked like a glow, like a big glow around his face. Sort of. It might be his hair is that bright in colour.
Oh, I know what it
That's
is.
And that's the thing, though, as well, Sherry. Me and another person, we did research on Marek, and he, once upon a time, a long time ago, he was actually living, and he was actually a living human being before he ascended.
Yeah, no,
Something to do with the fire in the sky or something.
He has lived before. I can tell he's lived.
He's still an arsehole, though.
I let you call him that, like you said, because you're the only person that can. But
Hey, I've had Spirit Box come through where Mark's called me a fucking cunt before. I've called him an arsehole, and he's come through going, fucking cunt. And I'm like, alright, thanks, dickhead. Me and him as addicts, we've gone back and forth.
Sorry, you guys. You're gonna, if you start seeing the lights here, it's Oh, Whiplash Holiday. She's absolutely correct. I have fairies all over me. I have a fairy garden. I have a fairy box over there with fairies. I conjure fairies spiritually.
Oh yeah, those annoying little things. Ugh.
I love fairies.
Sorry.
Love fairies.
Awesome.
No, I don't hate him, and Marek doesn't hate him, but we're both in agreement. They just buzz around flying everywhere. They're so annoying.
They're little busy people.
Marek,
they are very busy all the time. They're always
told
on
him
the
many
move.
a times. He's told them many times, get out of my face or I'll squish you. He wouldn't actually do it. He wouldn't actually do it. He gets frustrated when they're buzzing around in his face. He hates it.
I've got fairy houses like Kat. I've showed Kat my fairy houses, my garden bits that they've got and everything. I'm very much in with the fairies. I've got fairies around me.
All right.
I like imps. Imps are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ugly little,
You've got quite a
ugly
few
little
different
shits.
ones, though.
But
You've
cool.
got,
There we go.
you've got the normal fairies. You've got pixies. You've got the
Imps are ugly as hell, but they are a majority of them have got good hearts.
All right, you guys. What you're seeing is my camera pointed at the SLS, and that's why you're seeing this. Okay. And I'm going to turn on. Well, come on, SLS camera. Can you please come on, please? Spirits, give me my camera.
Hi, Wendy Spangler. Thank you.
Thank
coming
you
in.
for coming. We'll have to watch the
Look at it.
first back. It was really cool. Well, I mean,
Marek, turn on the camera, please.
Merritt, can you help get the camera turned on, please? This is weird. Ready, please? Turn on.
I'm sending some energy as well, Kat. So I don't know if that's going to help.
Okay. Right. Really? Okay.
It's that nasty little fucker. He doesn't want to be seen. That's why he's doing that.
It is him.
I won't say it's a him. I'd say it's a it.
You don't have to show yourself on this. I won't direct it near you.
Marek's happy to go on it.
This is weird. It never doesn't. Okay, I say never, but it often will. They will decide that they don't want to be seen.
Come on, spirits, let it work, please. We
Try it
want to
now.
see at least Marek.
I know there's something else here. We just want to communicate. You don't have to be afraid of this device. We just want to see you.
Is that saying no on it?
No, that's the
It's
thing.
on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like no from it.
Okay, this is very strange. Not surprising.
The spirits that are interfering with Kat's device, can you move away from it so that Kat can turn it on.
Okay, when all else fails, power it down and power it back up.
Use a bit of your persuasion, we'll say, to allow it to work, because this is not fair on Cat or any other spirits that might want to come through. He knows what I mean when I say that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn it back on. Welcome back, Stony Creek.
Get Darius as well. Darius. Bring the energy in. Come on. You're a gatekeeper. You can do whatever you want. Come on. That will be the negative spirit that is around Casey, me too. There is and not get energy.
We can all
good
see you
energy
putting the
around her.
password in, Cat.
Go on, Darius, put that energy into the device. Let it come on for the spirits.
Thank you, LT.
We can still see it, by the way. Just be careful.
Welcome back, BBG.
You can't see it now, right?
You typed an E, you typed a B, you typed an M.
Nope, you got it wrong.
Bullshit, I did. I just saw it light up the letter that you put in.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's a good one to have, Casey. Me too, that is. I've got a few of my little black stones that are good for demonic energies and keeping negative away.
Alright. Alright.
I'm still looking to get my hand on a bloodstone.
I said that you're feeling nauseous because there's something negative in Cat's place. And then I said that you said about the stones that you use, and I said that's good because I use dark stones for the dark energies,
Let's give
keeping
it a
them
second.
away.
And we won't look at it, and then.
But I've already picked up that he's like some sort of doctor thing. He's got this mask with a very long nose, and he's got some sort of like long coat with a hood thing on it. He does not look good.
That's normally what a plague doctor wears.
Yeah,
We used to deal with the plague.
Yep.
You like my open sign? Yeah,
Just like her legs.
I knew you were giving it. Yeah, my open sign is that it always goes on when it's time for a show. Spirit.
See, I can only
Darius,
say that
could
to
you
Cat.
put the energy into the device? Let it come on.
Come on, give me the SLS camera. Something does not want to be shown, and I'm here to tell you, if I turn this on tomorrow, it will turn on.
Yeah.
Something does not want to be seen, but I'm still going to give it a second.
Pearl not being in here. Pearl's fault.
It's your fault.
Marek, I'm giving you permission to destroy that plague doctor entity and release control.
2 a.m. on the East Coast.
It's 7 a.m. in England. Don't give me any of that lip. We've been up all night, me and Cherry. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear none of your bullshit about being tired.
Is it 7 in the morning there?
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh, hell. You know what? I'm going to try to close it and bring it up one more time. If it doesn't
Well,
come-
me and Cherry are ghost hunters. We're used to staying up all night with no sleep, so it's nothing.
Yes, I'm what you would call, well, I call myself a vampire
Dude,
because I stay awake at night and I sleep in the day.
Something doesn't want
Oh, not because you suck. Badum. I'm an asshole. It's okay. I know I'm an asshole. I know I'm an asshole.
Pearl said, check your phone.
Okay.
can't check your damn phone. Your phone is damned. Whoa.
Let me turn off my little Wi-Fi camera. And you know what, guys? It doesn't matter how many times I try this. It is doing it because something doesn't wish to be seen. And when they don't wish to be seen, guess what? They won't.
No.
Now the camera itself won't turn off. The power button won't work. Seriously? Look. I do not want y'all breaking my equipment. You know how I feel about that.
Ooh, look at Cat's sexy legs. Wow.
You cannot see my legs. Oh, yeah, you can. Hold on.
What about if you moved into another room, Kat? See if it'll go off, turn on in another room, or walk away from your bed area or something. Darius, try to keep the energies away from Kat.
Marek, bring that plague doctor over to my side. Use the portal and bring it over here. I'll play with the little fucker. I like to play with
evil. I think I'll have a lot of
evil.
fun with that one, to be honest.
Right?
Not the first time, and won't be the last.
No.
What, like I say, Sherry, what's the worst thing negative entities can do is kill me. And if they kill me, that means I'll be on their plane of existence, and it'll be a lot worse for them.
Of course, now let's turn it off because it got its way. So
exactly.
All right, well, we back over to my little spot over there.
So that's why I'm not afraid of when they threaten to kill me. I'm like, yeah, do it then, kill me. It's just going to be worse on you.
I can't believe
it's a lot of what they don't realise, really, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I can believe it. And you guys, I promise you, it is not a technical issue. I will flip this on tomorrow and it will work.
I'd just be glad you were able to live stream, because sometimes spirits are like, nope, and a computer will just break and not live stream.
Yeah. I've had it where my live streams have been ended, where it's just completely blocked it off.
All right.
Like in my room's pretty safe and secure because I've got a big, well, Kat's seen it, a big black pentagram that I did myself on the wall.
It got really cold in here, by the way. Like really cold, and I'm never cold.
That'd be him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cold. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to here.
Hey, Kat, point the fan at him and see if he'll blow away.
Huh?
I said, go point your fan at him and see if he'll blow away.
I had to turn my fan off.
Really?
Yes, it's that cold. And I'm telling you.
You turn off your fan. You'd never turn your fan off.
Wait a minute. I know. Ever. Like never ever. Okay, now they get that camera back. For a second, it wasn't even going to do that. Hold on. Where is my phone?
Well, don't worry, Kat. It is being the little thing, whatever the entity is being dragged over to my side. So don't worry about it.
Give me a second.
I'll give you 5 seconds. I'm that generous.
Okay, I'm going to mute my mic and my...
Casey's
internet disconnected.
Yeah, and I had my door moved when I first noticed it.
Yeah, don't worry, your door will move again, trust me.
No, yeah, I know. I don't know if that's mine as well, because mine are quite active here, so...
Marek, if you're going over to Sherry's, push the door open with some great force. But don't try and break anything. I just have to put that stipulation because if I don't,
Yeah.
then he will slam that door open.
Marek, do not touch the dolls.
Oh no, he doesn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
Okay,
He doesn't
good,
touch
good.
cats' dolls. He knows they're vessels of sorts. But Marek, open the door with some force or do a loud bang or something. Something to get Sherry's attention.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hold on, let me turn this device off for a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's something here that is not a
Oh,
and I don't know why it's and
I've just got felt like daggers just drugged down my back. Then that sucks.
Really, really, really cold. Like something's just like pulled my spine. It's horrible.
yeah, there's something that I'm gonna need to clear now that it's not entirely, you got to think I'm doing this like experiment, right? And I'm open. I don't know exactly what I'm opening because it's an experiment. And you've got to think, okay, as a medium, I bring things to me, spirits. So here I not only do what I normally do with my abilities, but I open my brain, like brain portal. I don't know what you want to call it. And I did some things before I got started to amp things up, which, like I said,
Call it the mind gate.
The mind gate. There you go. Yeah, the Shiva neural system is a very powerful
Don't
device.
worry, Sherry.
That was
Sherry's looking around like she's all freaked out.
Hello. Really low.
right. It's
Is that you, Marek?
Oh, don't worry, Kat. Sherry's looking a bit freaked out because I sent Marek over to introduce himself. And she's hearing stuff now.
very strange. Very, very strange. Very strange something happening like right now. And I feel like
I do know one thing. You have to bend his head to go under the door.
He's a spirit. He's a spirit. He can just walk through it.
not Merrick always seems
he was like alive because he's like, whoa.
Maybe he's appearing to her in a different manner that she recognized.
It's like literally, he's just come in and just gone like,
yeah,
hello. And I was,
usually the only thing that doesn't want me to see it is usually a negative something, because I think that, I don't know, I feel like something's not right.
Well, Kat, that little hooded creature is over on my side, because on my back, when it came over to my side, I felt like someone put like 5 or 6 daggers in my back and then drug them down my back.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like it's trying to get to your organs and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like I've been kidney punched.
So it's on. Don't worry, Kat. It's on my side now, so it can't go back to you.
Oh,
and me and Mark will deal with it.
There's something, I don't know if the people are coming back or I don't know, but I don't want to find out.
Just get some black salt, hon. You'll be trust me, you'll be fine on this. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, thank you for joining me. When it becomes an overwhelming something like this, I stop. Because of my MS and my ability to sink into a seizure very quickly, especially being that I open my brain wide up and then let everything in and all of that. Yeah, yes, this is my bedroom. Yeah, this is my bed. Actually, I kind of feel like I'm like a stupid teenager, but I have my box spring and then my Tempur-Pedic. Like I have a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and I have it down on the ground, and my headboard is literally all of the haunted stuff. So, like,
And Kat has Ouija boards literally everywhere. It's fucking ridiculous how many she has.
I can't remember what we counted last time. It was like 15 of them. I collect
15 or 16.
Yeah, I love my Ouija boards. Love talking boards.
I'm still jealous.
Whiplash Holiday said that Merrick is like coming across to, I guess, to her mom as particle parasite energy. It's being like it likes pain. You have, oh, she's talking about what's here. It's a parasitic energy that it's like pain that you have to pull out. Yes, exactly. Stony Creek, I'm here to tell you, I am functionally disabled due to very severe back. I have like 4 blown discs, and then I have an issue with the base of my neck. It has to do with I have like a hole at the base of my, anyway, it's a long story. But and then my MS. I'm just a wreck, man.
I thought thingies were calling Marika parasite. Then I was like,
no,
you don't want to be doing that. That'll piss him off. And
like, what's here? Stony,
okay.
I really one of the reasons that I actually do this in my room, it's always been paranormal pillow talk, because I have to be in here for physical reasons. All my haters love to make fun of it, but I love my bedroom, so fuck that.
It's fucking awesome.
I like it.
Very cool bed and a very cool bedroom.
If you were to come in here, you'd be like, we're not leaving the room. We're staying in here. This is where it's all
Ouija board. Because I had a Ouija board sent to me once by Jane from one of the paranormal groups, and it got sent to me. She got the code and everything because it was sent. It never arrived. It just disappeared.
Oh, wow.
But she did send it to me by first class recorded delivery, and she had the code for it. It just disappeared, like it never happened.
Yeah.
So
if you only had a bathroom, you'd never leave it. I know.
You have got a bathroom though, attached to the thingy.
Hey, I have a master bath there. I don't even have to leave except for to get snacks. I mean, anyway.
That's what you need, a coffin refrigerator to keep your Dr. Pepper or Coke and snacks in.
You know what? Whiplash Holiday, what I'm feeling is a lot of heat, like that's going all the way back here. Kind of like my neck has been the epicenter of everything tonight. The table, you know what? I made the table. I'll show y'all. And I have my Ouija board, altar cloth. That way, if I want to do pendulum over it, I can do that. And then my other altar cloth is this is when I do maybe a little spell work, maybe.
Hey,
maybe.
Map.
Hello, Map.
By the way, that's my friend Map, who, when she had a picture taken of her, that's when Melf in the candle.
Oh, wow.
And then
Nice
I have like a little table. So, yeah. And then I put my altar cloth in, and then I do my show, and then there we go. So, and it's, yeah, and then I just do it here. And then, anyway, okay, before things get any more intense, y'all, I'm going to hang up here. I need to do some things to clear here, and I don't want anything else because it's like there's something looming. I can't even begin to tell you what it feels like at the moment. Sherry, thank you for coming on tonight, hon. I'm sorry you had to stay up until 7 in the morning to do it.
Oh, sweetheart, you don't have to say sorry. I don't go to bed till really, really, really late.
She doesn't say sorry to me, and I'm helping her with dear. Fine, Cat. I know. No.
I'm sorry for you two, LT. You're pretty
No.
much on.
No.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I know. I'm just messing.
because like all your friends were all like Americans practically. So like you.
I remember sleeping once upon a time. I don't know what sleep is since then.
Thank you, Matt.
Nice to meet you, Sherry.
Yes, nice to meet you as well.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love y'all. I'm gonna do some stuff and clearing, and thank you.
Okay, my sweetness. If you need any help or anything, just like message me, okay?
Yes.
So you've got Darius there, so Darius should be able to help you.
Okay, and Merrick probably be like, okay.
And Merrick is there as well, yeah.
A few more treats for Sherry installed tonight.
Guys, again, I love you guys. Without you guys, there would be no show. I enjoy coming doing paranormal with y'all because I love the crap out of paranormal and I love you guys. So
we love you as well, Kat. And Merrick already made it clear to me he's coming back, so don't worry.
Right? Okay. All right, guys. Good night.
Night, my darling. Night, guys in the chat.
Night.